Welcome back to Troop Talk here on Live 5 Plus. I'm your host, Captain Wayne Capps. And after a long flight, we finally landed here in Ramstein Air Base in Germany. And on this trip, we're going to show you some distinct Charleston ties all the way here in Europe. Up first, Charleston maintainers, keeping C-17s flying high. Amongst the hustle and bustle of the busy Ramstein Air Base flight line, reserve maintainers train while keeping missions flying in and out of a war zone. About 40 reservists from Joint Base Charleston and Westover Air Reserve Base, Massachusetts are taking part in a 2-week en route training mission to Ramstein Air Base, Germany.
En route trips are trips the reservists take to go out into the world, real world, 21st Century Air Force to train with active duty. Some of the members have extensive knowledge on C-17 aircraft. At Charleston, we go out. We also train active duty members like here at Ramstein Air Force Base. A lot of our members in the reserve spend years at Charleston Air Force Base or their prospective bases to get out into the theater and actually do what we train for every week, week after week, month after month. It's so invaluable.
Working alongside their active duty workforce and receiving valuable training in the process. The versatility of the maintainers is evident while watching them work and learn from each other. Senior Airman Brandon Johnson is a Charleston Base Air Reserve Technician trainee who is on the receiving end of the training.
Here they operate a little bit differently, more of a transient base, so I'm doing more so crew chief stuff than my actual career field. But I'm out here, learning a lot of. It's my first en route mission, so I'm learning a lot about how the Air Force operates overseas, and a lot about the mission as a whole.
In typical training missions like this, it's the reservist who's the trainee, but oftentimes because of their experience, they quickly become the trainer.
So typically on one of these trips, I end up learning a lot from the other members out here on the flight line and the other career fields that I don't do every day. This time, I'm the one with experience, and I get to teach people who've been on C-130s their whole career about the C-17 and get them more experience on the C-17.
Regardless of their role as a trainee or trainer, these maintainers receive important lessons that will surely be used in their future careers. While the training these reservists are getting is invaluable for professional reasons, it's also significant for personal reasons.
With planes going from Ramstein to Turkey to Kabul, just knowing that we put our hands on those aircraft and make sure it's fit for those crews that get on board, they can make its mission and get back, it's great. It's just an awesome sense of accomplishment.
Knowing that when I fix a plane and it gets to go and immediately takes cargo to where it needs to go, be it supplies or people, it really helps me feel closer to the mission just on a day-to-day basis. And I can take that back home and take that feeling back home and let everyone know that when you send a jet overseas, you may not see anything on board now, but when it gets there, it's going to be full and it's going to be doing the job.
Wow, what a great day to spend time with our Charleston maintainers. We'll be back with more Troop Talk right after this.